What's up, everyone? Eric Burch, Burch and Company Real Estate here, coming to you just with some updates on just how the market's going right now and a question that we get asked pretty often. So, talking about foreclosures. Okay, so let's discuss foreclosures. What is a foreclosure? So you might have been driving around looking at houses, and all of a sudden you run onto a house that the yard is just ridiculously high, it just doesn't look very well kept, and you ask what's going on. So more than likely that house has been taken back over by the bank. It's a lengthy process. In fact, I've heard of some people literally not making their house payment for a year or two before the process really gets rolling and anything really comes up. So it can be a lengthy process, there's no doubt about it. But what a foreclosure is a property that somebody is not up to date on their current payments. So people say, well, hey, I want to buy a foreclosure because the bank will probably give this thing away. And what we're finding out today, it's definitely not always the case. In fact, we've seen a lot of foreclosures that maybe somebody got a 100% loan or a 97% loan, and they were only in it for a short time. They didn't make a lot of payments. And most of the time, the first year or two you're making payments, it's going to interest only anyway. So none of the principal is paid down. So there's still, those properties will almost sell for as is value or at retail value. Without the warranties or without the guarantees. So you've got to be careful. But there are some times that you can find deals in them. Some people end up in houses 5, 10, 15 years. They've paid them down. They run upon hard times. They end up going back to the bank. And you can get a good deal every now and then. So you've got to be cautious and careful because most foreclosures are sold with no warranties. You might not get to try out the utilities and the water and to see if everything works. And when you buy them, typically you're buying them as is, where is. So the seller's not going to come back in and do anything to improve that property if you find something wrong with it. So be cautious, be careful. What you really need to do is make sure you've got a superstar real estate agent working for you. And of course, that's what we do here at Burch and Company, or any of the other 400 agents in and around the Jonesboro area that are again, great agents, so they can be there to help you out as well. So, but if you're thinking about buying a home in the near future, whether it's a foreclosure or a short sale or a retail property, click on the link below. We've got a link that will give you access to any and all properties that are located in and around the Northeast Arkansas area. Or if you're thinking about selling your home in the near future, click on the link below for a free home evaluation. We'll put those numbers together. We'll email them back out to you. And if you've got any questions, we'd love to come meet you in person and walk through your property. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Hope this was useful information, and we'll be here if you have any other questions.